Jack and Paul have a suggestion.
It's semi-aquatic.
Oh, it's going
Watch
up.
out, watch out.
This is an Argo Cat ATV, all-terrain vehicle from the 1980s.
They're cool, aren't they?
I think they're great. I went on, a few years ago now, primary school birthday party, and it was on one of these, and it just went everywhere. Like, I don't think there's anywhere where they can't really go.
There isn't, no. I remember being a kid, and I think it was like Blue Peter or something. There was one on there, and they were like trundling across a bog and that, and downhill and through a river, and they float, don't they?
Yeah.
No, I always wanted to have a playing one, and I never did.
Keen to see Paul attempt to drive/float an 8-wheeler across open water, we decide to give it a go at the auction.
Lot 436, the Argo Cat, a couple of soft tyres on it. All seems to be working, driving, running.
Soft tyres, do you think that's all we're in for? All we need is a bicycle pump.
Start me on it. Where we got? Opening bids, £2,200, internet, 2,200, 22, £2,200, 3. This is the Bangers team's bid, 2,400 on the internet, 2,500. The Bangers team seem to be wanting to get involved with an Argo Cat, 2,600, 2,600, 2006, 2007.
Oh, what should I stop at?
Sold away, 2007.
How about 2,200?
2007 going to the team, 2008, not now, 2008 on the internet, 2,900, 3,000.
Oh, no.
That's it, see him off.
Going then, 3,001 on sale and going internet, you're out, sir. I'm going to sell it for the first, second, third and last time, 31. To the Bangers team, 31, well done.
A few days later, we start to realise we know naught about these sorts of vehicles, so it seems wise to take this one to some specialists. Stuart and Paula Teasdale from Carlisle sell and fix just about any type of ATV.
The red ones were generally for the fire service, mountain rescue, those kind of things.
Coast Guard.
Coast Guard, yeah.
Yep. But green's good.
Lesson number 1.
Not a great deal of padding.
Getting into the thing.
So you got to just give it a bit kick over.
Somebody's pinched the steering wheel.
Yes. If you want to turn left, pull left. If you want to turn right, pull right.
Like driving a tank?
Like driving a tank, yeah.
We will be needing a working engine, though.
We'll have a look and see. It might just be something simple.
It usually isn't when we're involved, but anyway.
It's got a primer bulb on it. I can hear it pushing fuel right through into the carburettor there, so we'll maybe just give that a try now. No, still dead.
I think this is one of the older ones we've had in.
It's not the introduction we were looking for. Less utility, more liability at the moment. Over in Carlisle, we're getting to know our ancient Argo Cat a bit better, unfortunately.
The big issue with the machines is they are very high on maintenance because they are chain drive right through, so you've got bearing units on all the axles, your gearbox got chains down from there. If the axles are bearings are slack, if your chains are badly worn, you can quite easily get into a lot of high-value repairs. Yeah, we do have a collapsed bearing on that side. If you just keep running and running and running, eventually it'll snap the end off the shaft, disintegrate.
And it's not the only one.
The bearings are supposed to be locked on the axle, and it holds the axle in place, and obviously those bearings are slack, so that axle's sliding in and out. That's a job that needs doing. We can't leave anything like that.
There's also the small matter of the V-twin air-cooled engine not starting. Stuart first examines the spark plugs.
This plug, instead of sparking between the two contacts, there and in the centre, it was sparking to the edge of the plug there.
This would prevent the fuel from igniting, so they're swapped for new ones.
New set of plugs, about £4.50 each or something like that. Believe it or not, that sounds good for one of them engines.
But just as things were looking up, there's evidence of a brake problem. And on this machine, they're not just there to stop it.
Your right-hand side caliper makes you turn right. Left-hand side caliper makes you turn left. You know, if your brakes have got a problem and they jam on, then you won't just go in a straight line, you could just go around in a circle. We need to have a look at the brakes now. Looking at the master cylinder, looking at the caliper, so it is a brake caliper seal problem. If I pump that up, it should just keep pumping out until it locks the brake pads together. And what it's doing is it's going out and then coming back.
New parts can be tricky to source, but luckily, not this one. Which means, finally, work can now begin on those wobbly bearings.
See, the balls are all missing out of the race, and there's a little bit cracked out. That's the other end, which is still intact, but you can hear it's quite rough. So we're going to replace both of them when we put it back together.
Even though the Argocat still looks exactly the same, we're making progress. As for the Argocat, we're hoping it's going to be a bit cheaper. But there have been some significant repairs.
3 axles done. The last axle still to go in. All the axles had new seals in the housings, so hopefully there's no water ingress.
And that's the new bearing?
That's the new bearing.
A second one anchors the axle to the chassis. Each wheel has 2 bearings, either side of the cogs and chain.
So all the wheels back on.
All the moving bits get doused in oil, and then one final satisfying job to finish.
Obviously, at some point, it must have been sat in the sunshine and it's faded the colour away. So we're going to warm the plastic up and see how much colour we can bring back into it.
A simple heat gun will bring out all the natural oils.
We've got to get it just warm enough before it starts to melt.
It's a job that rewards patience. A few days later, a delivery. Our finished Argocat in all its rugged glory. Stuart's done a great job, but how much did it all cost? Including tax and commission, it was £3,379 to buy. Labour was £735, and parts were £895, bringing the total to a moderately buoyant £5,009.
Good to go. It could do with being put through its paces by an expert.
And yes, that expert is Paul. Here today with son Charlie at an outdoor activity centre in Northumberland. Instructor Richard Wilson is on hand to make sure there are no calamities.
How are you?
Hello.
Paul.
You must be Paul, right? Hi.
I am indeed.
Pleased to meet you.
Good to see you.
Charlie?
All right.
Pleased to meet you, Charlie. We do have a couple of life jackets here.
Which way around, Richard?
I think something like that. Try
in there?
Right hand through there, yeah.
There we go, look.
Then your left hand one. There we are.
Well, we better have a look then, haven't we? Where are we going with it? I was expecting, like, a little stream. I don't like the look of it. There might be crocodiles and all sorts in there, might there? Oh, yeah, we'll take that just in case we can't get turned round or whatever it might be. There you go. That's your job, that. Right. Oh! Oh! You know, sit still, will you? Don't want to be in a rush in them, do you? I'd use that all. Tell you what, we'll go left.
Not the strongest of ours.
No, I'd leave it at that if I were you. Oh, I'm feeling all seasick. Hey, you'd think I'd done it before, wouldn't you?
Spot on. Spot on.
Now we know it doesn't sink, we can confidently go and sell it.
Lot number 528 is the Argo Cat. £2,100 we've got at 2-1,
Right,
2001, 2-2, 2-3, 2-4, 2-5, 2-6, 2-7, £2,700.
2-8, our bid, we're in at 2-8.
2-9, at 2009, £3,000. 3-2,
3-2, yeah, 3-2 with us.
3-2.
We've cleared the purchase price, John.
You've got your purchase price back.
Yeah.
That makes a change. Cost £5,000 to get it to where it is today. 3,002 to Charlie, down in Lincoln at 3-3. At 3,003, 3-4, 3,005, 3,005 on the screen, 3-6 on Charlie's. Internet's back in at 3-7. Charlie's straight back in at 3-8, 3-9. £4,000. £4,000. Fair warning, Charlie at £4,000. The hammer's coming down. £4,000 and sold. Well done. We'd just like to add, ladies and gentlemen, that Charlie there was bidding on behalf of...
It's the Ukraine appeal. There's a particular waterway that there's no access to from one side to the other. Apparently, there's no other means of doing it other than or what have you. So very soon it will be on the front line in Ukraine.
Just over a month later, it was gratefully received in Ukraine. We ended up losing just shy of 1,500 quid at the auction, but on this occasion, we don't mind.